Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. For the Portland Trail Blazers, they come in off the loss to Phoenix. And it's going to be the Trail Blazers off the tip. Outside Holiday. Lillard fires away from way outside. And he misses his first shot of the game. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
Rebound by the Trailblazers. Outside, Avdia. Wells grabs the miss. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. Three-pointer. That one's off. He starts the game with the miss.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Pass to Holiday. It's on target from the high post.
Plays mature and under control. Holiday doesn't need the flashy plays. He's very comfortable with that mid-range.
It's Morant with the drive. Basket counts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Caldwell Pope outside. Wells with it. The rebound by Holiday. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamare. A 3-ball. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Shot from the top of the key. That's good on the jump shot.
Solid elevation there. A consistent point of release, and KCP with excellent shot mechanics.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And they double up Morant. Taken away by Holiday. Here's Lillard. An easy 2 points on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
It's Morant with the drive. Misses from close range. Holiday with the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Chauncey Billups. The topic at hand, Ja Morant. His ability to completely dominate at times because he's so athletic and aggressive. Coach said we can't let him live in the lane. We have to keep bodies in front of him and make him work for everything he gets. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Lillard. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Outside Holiday. Goes back up. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night.
What focus there from Holiday on the shot. He really makes the most of his looks.
Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edey gets the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
You're on the big screen.
And so Lillard bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Pass to Kamare. Over in the corner, Lillard. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And Tim, it came out this past summer that the Trailblazers were for sale.
And with the entirety of the proceeds of that sale going to charitable causes, and with franchise value skyrocketing league-wide, a lot of good is going to come from this transfer.
Morant outside. For 3. And a shot by Wells, no good. Trailblazers trailed by 3. Pass to Williams. Back to Lillard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Lillard.
And with how well Lillard shoots it from deep, that mid-range, Jay, is normally going to be open.
Here's Morant. Taken away by Williams. And now Portland on the break. Kamara with it. Now guarded by Wells. Lillard makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Aggressive move by Lillard, attacking the heart of that defense.
And that one's good. Morant's got 8 points.
Well, it's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Clark left side. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Morant with the steal. Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist goes to.
And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
It's like reading a picture book for Morant. He makes it look insanely easy.
Lillard outside. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Down low. And that one's good by Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 8. Over Caldwell Pope. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. Here's Kamare. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Lillard fires away from way outside. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Wells. Sinks the 3-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Lillard. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting for that for a while. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Jackson. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off the mark. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. It's a 3-point game. Thybulle for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Shoots the 3. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Lillard, right side. Grant on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Wells grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Out to the wing. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 5 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Back to Lillard. 1:25 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Williams. Thybulle for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Jerome. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. GA, despite their youth, this Blazers team showing some grit at the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, very disruptive. Length on the perimeter. Donovan Clingan towering in the paint. And Chauncey Billups on the sidelines preaching that hard-nosed approach.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Henderson, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Jerome. Henderson pulls it in. .43 seconds left here in the first quarter. His 3-pointers off the mark. From deep 3-point territory. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And here's Sharp. Scoreless thus far. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Here's Jerome. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
And so it's Memphis, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
That one drops for him. Jackson's got the first basket of the second quarter for the Grizzlies. Outside, Avdia. Shoots over Aldama. Avdia can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Jerome. And it's off from three-point range. Avdia from 16 feet away. He cans it. Avdia's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, he goes to the fadeaway right there. I think he thought the defense was a little bit closer.
Pass to Jackson. The rebound by Grant. Trailblazers trailed by 12. They grab their own miss. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, Yeah, Grant showing you great confidence inside and his ability to score at the rim.
Jerome with it, and they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Pass to Grant. Puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jerome with it. Now defended by Grant. Now Eldama. Memphis moving that ball around. Launches it. A three-pointer is right on target. Eldama's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Left side, Grant. Rebounded by Jackson.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Pass to Jerome. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter. Now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Pass to Eldama. Fires the three. Can't hit that one.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Henderson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
And that one falls for Henderson. Some early scuffles for the third pick overall in 2023, but Tim, Scoot Henderson coming on strong.
Well, he is slowly improving his efficiency. He has a long way to go, but with those physical tools and work ethic, I wouldn't bet against him.
Here's Jerome, and that one good. Jerome's got 4 points this quarter.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game. You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
For three, Henderson. Rebounded by Jackson.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Pass to Eldama. A three-pointer off the mark.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Outside, Avdia. There's the pick. Takes a three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Now Jerome. He's got 8. On the wing, Jackson. Over Avdia. Jackson misses.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively. just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Clanks the putback jam. And here's Anderson. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. Trailing by 17. Count that bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
It's dance time in Portland. Here are your Blazer dancers. Join me in thanking your Blazer dancers.
Morant outside. Caldwell Pope left side. Clock at 6. Jackson misses. Trailblazers trailed by 15. Avdia with it. He's picked up by Morant. Avdia can't hit. Morant off the bounce. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. Misses off the right iron. Pass to Thibault. And here is Grant. Portland moving the ball around. Now here's Thibault. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Fires the 3. And Matisse Thibault hits from deep.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's Wells, covered by Lillard. From downtown, tracks in the tray. Wells has got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Trailblazers trailed by 15. There's a screen by Williams. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard from outside. Edey with the rebound.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Lillard. Jackson misses. And here's Portland. 15-point game. Lillard surveying the D. Pulls up on the wing. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Pass to Edey. Morant outside. The high post shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Morant's got 10 points.
And you want to prevent Ja from driving to the rim, but you got to also contest him at the mid-range and just hope it doesn't go in.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside for Jackson. Pass to Caldwell Pope. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Pass to Edey. Back to Caldwell Pope. Shoots over Grant. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Morant with the steal.
2 minutes remaining
To the middle.
half.
Here's Wells. Out to Morant. And stolen by Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. Here's Thibault. And it's Lillard missing. Memphis leading by 17. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Thibault.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll.
To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Robert Williams.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. 1:10 left in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Grant for three. And again, it's Portland with the three.
Well, this team wants Grant taking those threes. He is at his best when he can space the floor.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. 40 seconds left in the first half. Grant outside. Going inside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Morant right side. Can't get it to go. His fifth miss and 10 shots from the floor. Three-pointer, Lillard. Headshot off.
Well, that's a tough rebound there to secure, but he put all of his size in there in order to secure it.
And so it's Memphis with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And the three-point shot has been big for him. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here's Morant. Over Holiday. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 12.
We all know Ja's capability to fill it up, and he is showing it here tonight.
And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. With that miss, he's now made 6 and missed 6 from the field. Back to Lillard. Clocks in the layup for 2. 18 points for Lillard.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Jim, you wouldn't know it now. Kamara, a late second-round pick back in 2023.
Well, Kevin, he's proven himself now. His defense is what first stood out, but now his offense has taken a leap forward.
Portland moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. Here's Holiday. That one wide left. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Stolen by Grant. Here's Lillard. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Lillard's got 4 this quarter.
Productive habits pay off for Lillard. He's always working on his offense to refine his skill.
And that one's good. Morant. He's got 14.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And it's Lillard missing. Memphis leading by 13. Wells with it. Now defended by Grant.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Outside Holiday. Hits it from three-point range. Holiday's got 7 points.
A solid outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J. And at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Grant on the wing. 11 points in the game. Edey with the steal. Here's Wells. Outside for Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Jackson. There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Rim protection plus three-point shooting. Triple J gives you two things every team needs.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Morant. On its way from Caldwell Pope for 2. And the wing jumper offline. So it's Portland now. Out left to the wing. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. It's sent back by Edey. Here's Morant. The rebound by Holiday. Trailblazers trailed by 15. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Pass to Morant. Hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 19 points.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Now Holiday, guarded by Morant. Back to Lillard. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Edey. Outside for Jackson. This one for 3. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Here are your Blazers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Breaker dance crew.
Pass to Jackson. Driving in. And the dunk by Jackson.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Anderson looking it over. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Memphis leading by 18. Fires it up. Rebound by Williams.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Pick by Williams. Looking to end his cold spell. Count it good. Avdia's got 8 points. Pippen outside. Aldama with the ball. Lays it up off the glass. Aldama's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
High post, Pippen. No scoring in this one.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
They set the pick. Avdia. And he uses the glass on the layup.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Off target with his 3. Memphis leading by 16. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Beyond the arc. Avdia can't hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pippen for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Avdia. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Avdia's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And so Henderson will bring it up to the Portland Trailblazers. Down by 15. And he comes up with the deuce. Avdia's got 15 points.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Aldama can't hit.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's see them dance through. Oh, that's nice. Let's do it for you.
Memphis leading by 11. Now Jerome. He's got 8. A 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Pass to Aldama. The rebound by Sharp. Sweet move. Henderson attacking. Some solid defense from Clark. To the inside. Pass to Aldama. There's the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Henderson, no good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Basket good. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Back to Kamara. It's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Stolen by Henderson. Pass to Sharp. And he drives in. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Jerome. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Henderson. Avdia trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Portland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
That one is no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. With a floater. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Puts up a deep 3. The long-distance 3 is buried.
For 3.
Jerome's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for Memphis. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Kamare. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Kamare's got 6 points.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Jerome. And that one hits back iron. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies.
68.
He finishes.
The Grizzlies, 88.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Trailblazers trailed by 20. Bounce pass from Sharp. Now here's Lillard. Shot, high post. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got his first basket.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's just his first turnover of the game. For the most part, he's been very reliable.
Here's Lillard. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by Jackson.
No, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Stolen by Grant. The numbers in their favor. Here's Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp.
Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Jerome, good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And getting points inside, important for Grant. Allows him to get a little bit of extra room on the perimeter when he needs it.
Bombed up there for Clark.
Brandon Clark.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Grant. Some solid defense from Clark. Memphis leading by 18. Here's Aldama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Leads the trail pass.
And he sinks the second. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pass to Grant. Back to Lillard. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Lillard's got 24. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Jackson has the open look. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
There's Jackson with the three. Trailblazers trailed by 17. The tray. And it's Lillard again missing.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more. And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Puts up a three. Again, the miss by Lillard.
He's been way off the mark in this second half, just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Shaedon Sharpe picks one up.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Jerome with the steal. The rebound by Grant. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. From past the arc, Landale grabs the miss.
And I don't think that's the shot they wanted him to take right now. He's not exactly on fire.
Back to Jackson. Down low. 5 on the clock. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Grant outside. Lets it go with the three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Here's Jerome. And the three ball is good. Jerome's got 5 points now this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Timeout called by Coach Isolo. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Your Blazer Dancers.
And here's Morant. Pass to Wells. Good on the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Wells with the steal. Back to Jackson. Morant left side. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Henderson outside. Launches a three. And it's Morant with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Misses in close. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And just so many skills that Holiday brings. Defense, passing, leadership. So the scoring you get from him feels like a bonus.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Pass to Wells. Fires from deep. And it goes for the 5th time, and 10 shots for him this game.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And here's Avdia, covered by Wells. Wells with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Memphis?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
Pass to Williams. Picked by Williams. Floats it up for Williams. That shot, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Outside for Jackson. Here's the lob to the hoop. Here's Kamare. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Here's Avdia. Count the basket. Avdia's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Full team on Holiday. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard way outside. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Outside Jackson. No good from outside.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Damian Lillard pulls it in. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Tries it from 19. And he drops that one in. Lillard's got 26. Morant with it. And he makes good on the layup.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Lillard. Drives to the hoop. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
a big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Pass to Wells. Here's Edey. Jackson from long range. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
So no problem for Memphis as they